Welcome to this video on Nadi Shodhana, also known as altered nostril breathing. I'm Patrick and today I'll guide you to everything you need to know about this powerful pranayama practice. So whether you're new to yoga or you're already a seasoned practitioner, Nadi Shodhana will offer a lot of benefits for your mind and for your body. So with no further ado, let's just dive in. Well, Nadi Shodhana has its roots in ancient yogic traditions, with references found in texts like the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. The term Nadi refers to the energy channels in our body, while Shodhana means purification. This practice has been used for centuries to balance the body's energy system, calm the mind, and prepare for deeper meditation. By alternating the breath between the nostrils, Nadi Shodhana helps clear these energy pathways, promoting overall well-being. Now, getting into understanding these nadis. So in yogic philosophy, nadis are channels through which prana or life force flows. There are three primary nadis: the Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. The Ida nadi runs along the left side of the spine and is associated with lunar calming energy. The Pingala runs around the right side of the spine and is associated with solar, more stimulating energy. The Sushumna nadi runs along the central axis of the spine and is the pathway to higher consciousness. And Nadi Shodhana helps balance the Ida and Pingala nadis, facilitating the smooth flow of prana through that central Sushumna nadi. This balance is crucial for mental clarity, emotional stability, and spiritual growth. By alternating the breath between the nostrils, we stimulate and purify these nadis, promoting harmony and equilibrium in our energy system. Nadi Shodhana offers a wide range of benefits, both mental and physical. It helps reduce stress, anxiety, improves focus, concentration, and balances the left and right hemispheres of the brain. Physically, it can help you to lower your blood pressure, enhance the respiratory function, and boost overall energy levels. This practice is also known to support emotional stability, making it an excellent tool for managing daily stress. And in this practice, we work with mudras and setting of intentions. Before we start with the practice, it's important to understand the mudras used in Nadi Shodhana: Jnana mudra and Vishnu mudra. Jnana mudra, or wisdom gesture, is formed by touching the tip of the index finger to the tip of the thumb. With the other three fingers extended, this mudra is used to perform with the left hand resting on top of the knee. And this symbolizes the unity of the individual with the soul of the universal spirit, promoting mental clarity and calmness. Vishnu mudra is used by the right hand. It's essential for Nadi Shodhana and is performed by bringing the index finger and middle finger towards the palm, leaving the thumb and ring finger and little finger extended. The thumb is used to close the right nostril, and the ring finger is used to close the left nostril. Setting an intention before starting your practice can deepen your experience. You might focus on inner peace, balance, or focus on more emotional clarity. Take a moment to sit quietly, bring your hands into the respective mudras, and set your intention for the practice. This can help center your mind and align your practice with a higher purpose. Another powerful tool that I use with intention is visualization. During the practice, I visualize these Ida and Pingala energy channels spiraling as a double helix around the Sushumna nadi, seeing it, energizing it with the white light as the Kundalini rises, so that I can feel all these energetic levels rising inside of me. Everything together, from intention, the mudras, visualization, and the breathwork, makes this a very powerful practice. And those four aspects you can use to make this practice much more powerful for you. Now, when I started my yoga practice years ago, I thought this was just a little bit silly, and I had always a more scientific approach, but I was also a little bit more narrow-minded towards this practice. And because of that, the pranayama practice to me was never really that powerful as it could be, until I started to learn to incorporate all those aspects into it. And they are real aspects. For example, visualization has a real effect on your body and on your mind. It responds to the outside world as if it has really happened, as your mind can create that. So this is a really powerful practice to perform and to incorporate into this Nadi Shodhana practice. Now let's go through the steps on how to perform Nadi Shodhana. So we were already talking about the mudras that we're using. So we use the Jnana and the Vishnu mudra to perform our pranayama practice. And as I said with the intention before, the mudras count a little bit in the same way. So the mudras are only as powerful as the intention we set for them. So as we use the mudras, we can see it the same way as we use modern day mudras. So if I would show you a particular finger on my hand, you can see that as a mudra, and it can maybe have a very positive effect on how we look at each other, how I feel about it, giving you a thumbs up, and how you feel about it, I give you a thumbs up. Or if I show a different finger that you don't feel so good about, and probably at the moment that I give it, I don't feel good about it as well. Now, all these hand gestures are just showing someone a fist. It means something. So it's almost like the same intention you want to bring into your mudras. Your mudras have to mean something. And as I said before, I was never really into this. I never really thought anything about it, but actually using it in this way made this practice so much more powerful. So really learning to just, try for yourself and set the intention as you use your mudras during your pranayama practice. Now we have the jnana mudra, so that we have onto our left knee. Again, thumb and index finger connected together. The other 3 fingers are extended. Then we have on our right hand our Vishnu mudra. So also sometimes people call it pranayama mudra, but it is Vishnu mudra. Middle finger, index finger towards the palm. Thumb for closing the right nostril. Ring finger and pinky finger to close the left. Now, if this after a while gets tiring, or this feels a little bit annoying for the fingers, or some people maybe have trouble to hold the hand like this, another option is to just place the middle finger and index finger onto the third eye, on the forehead, and then use the thumb and ring finger to close the nostrils. This also can help sometimes if we feel a little bit tired from our arm, from sitting all the time in this way, and we start to hang maybe a little bit because we do our pranayama practice for maybe more than 10 minutes. This can be an option that is just a little bit more comfortable, as your fingers can have a little bit of a holding position onto the forehead. Then to perform the breathing, we close always first our right nostril. So as we close our right nostril with our thumb, be it in this way or in this way, we breathe in through the left. So we breathe in, then we close the left, and we exhale out the right. Then again we breathe in through the right. At the breath in, we close the right, exhale out the left. So every time after that we breathe in, we close the nostril and we exhale out of the other nostril. Now one thing to take care of is when you have a little bit of a stuffy nose, is to not press too hard on the bottom wing of your nostril. So when you really close low onto the nostril and you really push hard to really close it, you actually give an activation to the mucous membrane there at the nose, and it starts to create more snot into your nose. So if that has happened to you when doing Nadi Shodhana and it feels uncomfortable because you create a snotty nose, then what I would advise and what I do myself is actually close the nose a bit higher. So almost close towards the top bone of the nose, and have a really soft closing. So you don't need to press hard. When you close it softly, it's more than enough to perform your Nadi Shodhana. And in this way, you can just keep going and you just keep performing a normal breath. So there's no need to use Ujjayi. Of course, if you're really comfortable with Ujjayi and you can keep it really soft and really gentle without breathing too hard, by all means, you can always do that if that gives you more control on the length of the breath. Otherwise, just try to perform the yogic complete breath, just from breathing from the belly all the way to the chest as you breathe in. At the top, maybe closing nose, switching the other side, exhaling everything out, inhaling again, and then closing the nose on the other side, exhaling again out, and continuing like this. Now, always starting on the right side, and wherever you end up, that doesn't matter. So you can always have exiting on the left, but it's also okay for the balance to start at the left and close at the right. So whatever feels better for you, that is perfectly fine. And just use this breathwork, this pranayama, maybe as a guide if you want to do more practice of meditation, to do this before, because it helps balance our system. So we will trigger more our parasympathetic part of our nervous system, so we will feel more calm. And once we feel more calm and more balanced, it is easier to meditate. Because of course, many of you maybe have tried to meditate while feeling a little bit on, or even if you're too low into your energy and you almost feel like you want to fall asleep, meditation will not really work. So having Nadi Shodhana as a tool to perform before you start to practice your meditation, I think it's a really amazing practice of pranayama. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope you maybe got a little bit more inspired to use these concepts and to make Nadi Shodhana more powerful by using Again, the intention, the mudras, the visualization, and the breath work, and all those 4 things together, the more powerful we make every one of those 4 aspects, the better and the more we get out of our pranayama practice. So thank you all very much. If you like this, please help us out, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you all so much.